From the very first moment Aubrey Drake Graham stepped into the spotlight, it was clear that he was destined to redefine the rules of fame, creativity, and relentless ambition. Growing up in Toronto, Canada, Drake's early life was a mixture of contrasts, navigating the complexities of being biracial, balancing his Jewish and African American heritage, and facing the universal challenges of adolescence, all while nurturing a deep, unshakable passion for music and performance, a passion that would later fuel his extraordinary rise from a young actor on the hit teen series Degrassi, the next generation to one of the most influential and celebrated artists of his generation, a journey marked by both monumental triumphs and humbling setbacks, illustrating the true power of resilience, discipline, and vision. As he transitioned from acting to music, Drake's ability to transform personal experiences, heartbreaks, and life lessons into compelling, relatable lyrics captivated millions around the globe, proving that authenticity and vulnerability are powerful tools in connecting with an audience. And his relentless work ethic, writing, producing, and experimenting with sound set him apart from peers, showing that success is rarely accidental but a direct result of consistent effort, strategic risk-taking, and a refusal to be confined by conventional expectations. And while the charts and awards undeniably reflect his talent, it is Drake's evolution as an artist, his entrepreneurial mindset in establishing his own label, OVO Sound, and his dedication to uplifting emerging talent that truly underscore his legacy, reminding us that greatness is not just measured by accolades but by influence, inspiration, and the courage to innovate. And as fans witness his transformation from a determined young dreamer into a global cultural icon, the story of Drake serves as a testament to anyone with ambition that no dream is too audacious, no setback too discouraging, and no obstacle too formidable, because with vision, persistence, and unwavering self-belief, one can ascend from humble beginnings to leave an indelible mark on the world, inspiring countless others to pursue their passions relentlessly, embrace their unique voice, and redefine what is possible in the pursuit of their own extraordinary journey. And this is more than a story of fame or fortune. It is a story about dedication, the unyielding pursuit of excellence, and the courage to remain true to oneself in the face of global scrutiny. And as every beat, lyric, and collaboration demonstrates, Drake's narrative continues to inspire a new generation of dreamers, creatives, and believers, proving that even in a world full of obstacles, true vision combined with hard work can transform talent into an empire, adversity into strength, and a single person's ambition into a worldwide movement, making Drake not just an artist, but a living example of what it means to harness your passion, overcome your fears, and shape your destiny, leaving an enduring message that resonates far beyond music, urging everyone to embrace their journey with courage, creativity, and conviction. Because the story of Drake is, in essence, a story of what it means to dream big, work tirelessly, and impact the world in ways that are timeless, transcendent, and profoundly inspiring. A story that reminds us that even the loftiest goals are achievable when met with unwavering dedication. And in reflecting on Drake's journey, one finds an endless source of motivation to pursue one's ambitions, redefine boundaries, and leave a legacy that is as meaningful as it is monumental. For Drake's life exemplifies that success is not simply measured by the heights one reaches, but by the courage, creativity, and persistence demonstrated along the climb, making his journey a masterclass in resilience, artistry, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. Every step in Drake's journey, from writing his earliest rhymes in his bedroom to performing at small local venues, from navigating the entertainment industry as a young actor to facing the skepticism of critics when he first pursued music, paints a portrait of persistence that refuses to be silenced, a narrative that shows that dreams demand sacrifice, focus, and an unshakable belief in one's own potential. And even as he rose to global prominence, every obstacle, every doubter, every moment of self-doubt became fuel for creativity, pushing him to innovate, to blend genres, to collaborate with diverse artists across hip-hop, R&B, pop, and beyond, demonstrating that adaptability and openness are not just qualities of great musicians, but of visionary leaders who understand that success is an evolving journey rather than a fixed destination. And Drake's work ethic, often described as legendary, reminds us that talent alone is not enough. It is the relentless honing of skills, the willingness to write hundreds of songs, to record countless hours, to perfect the details of every verse and melody, that separates the good from the extraordinary. And as fans around the world listened to his albums from So Far Gone to Take Care, Nothing Was the Same, Views, Scorpion, and Certified Lover Boy, they weren't just hearing music. They were witnessing an evolution, a man turning life experiences, joys, pains, triumphs, and setbacks into art that resonates deeply, teaching the lesson that vulnerability is strength and authenticity is magnetic. And while the accolades, Grammy awards, and chart-topping singles are tangible proof of his brilliance, the intangible legacy lies in his influence, in the countless artists who cite him as inspiration, in the cultural movements he helped shape, in the narratives he redefined about what it means to be a modern artist. And in understanding Drake's story, one sees the powerful intersection of talent, strategy, and vision, a combination that allows ordinary beginnings to become extraordinary achievements. And beyond music, his entrepreneurial spirit with OVO Sound, his collaborations with fashion and technology brands, and his philanthropy efforts underscore a principle that true greatness is multidimensional, that influence is not limited to a stage or a microphone but extends to business, culture, and the communities we touch. And for anyone observing, this journey is more than entertainment. It is an education in perseverance, a masterclass in building resilience, a reminder that setbacks are temporary, that criticism is a tool for growth, and that every dream is achievable with consistent effort, self-belief, and courage to take risks. And the story of Drake continues to unfold as he evolves, reinvents, and sets new benchmarks, teaching that success is not a final destination but a continuous pursuit, a journey that demands adaptability, vision, and the courage to stay true to oneself even as the world watches. And as listeners and aspiring artists study his trajectory, they gain more than inspiration. They learn strategies of dedication, the importance of embracing vulnerability, and the art of turning personal experiences into universal messages, reinforcing the idea that our stories, when expressed with passion and honesty, have the power to connect, inspire, and transform. And as Drake's influence permeates music, fashion, business, and culture, it becomes a living example of what is possible when talent meets perseverance, when vision is coupled with hard work, and when one refuses to let fear, doubt, or criticism define their path, proving to all who dream that greatness is not reserved for the few, but is attainable by anyone willing to embrace their journey with discipline, creativity, and unrelenting ambition. And in reflecting on this, we see that the essence of Drake's narrative is timeless. It is about dreaming bigger than circumstances, working harder than expectation, and inspiring others through authenticity, courage, and an unwavering commitment to one's vision, showing that the story of one person's ascent can illuminate the path for countless others, motivating them to persist, innovate, and create legacies that endure long after the music fades. And this is the living, breathing lesson that Drake embodies every day, reminding the world that success, influence, and inspiration are the products of resilience, creativity, and relentless belief in oneself, and that by embracing these principles, anyone can transform challenges into opportunities, setbacks into lessons, and dreams into realities that leave an indelible mark on the world. As Drake's journey unfolded, it became evident that his story was not just about fame or wealth, but about the mastery of self, the ability to channel emotions, experiences, and observations into creative expression that resonates universally. And it is here that the lessons of his life transcend music, offering insight into the nature of determination, vision, and personal growth. From late nights spent perfecting lyrics to early mornings conceptualizing beats, Drake exemplifies how relentless focus and commitment to craft can transform raw potential into tangible achievement. And every challenge he faced, whether navigating the pressures of the public eye, managing industry rivalries, or confronting personal heartbreak, was met with a mindset that treated obstacles as opportunities, setbacks as lessons and criticism as motivation to refine, improve, and excel, demonstrating that resilience is not passive endurance but an active, deliberate pursuit of excellence in the face of adversity. And as his discography expanded, so too did his ability to influence culture, shaping trends, voices, and perspectives, proving that artistry and leadership often go hand in hand, and that impact is measured not only by personal success, but by the inspiration and pathways created for others. And as fans dissected every album, every verse, and every collaboration,